All right, Logan, here we go. You need to focus. This is your moment. Virtual Wednesday night. We're on like the 8th. Who knows how many weeks of it's been. What we know is we've got to be high energy. We've got to get in there and share truth in a hilarious way that makes people watch this for more than 15 seconds. Okay, here we go. What is going on, Ridgecrest students? We are back. Virtual Wednesday night, week 8. Things are getting crazy. You had 2 weeks of Logan 2.0 and Adam, what does he call himself? Big Papa Cool, whatever. He was there talking about fishing. We're talking about legacy. Now we're back. Logan 1.0 is here, not as good as 2.0. We'll be fine though, okay? And so this week, what I wanted us to talk about is a verse in Galatians. It's Galatians 2:20, and it says, I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. In the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. So one thing that we talk a whole lot in student ministry is about sanctification and justification. Justification is this idea that once you become a Christian, once you're saved, once you have a relationship with Jesus, no matter what, forever, when you die, you will be seen as this sinless, perfect creature that has been purified by the blood of Christ. But that's something that happens at the second coming, when you die, when you're in heaven. There's something that's step one. But there's something that happens between step 1 and step 2 through infinity. What about those other steps? What happens at day 2 of being a Christian? And that's what we talk about with sanctification. Sanctification is that day by day by day by day by day of how do you live for Jesus? How do you live as a Christian in today's world? What does that look like? And so there's this thing that I've been doing. If you follow my Instagram, there is this project that I've been working on. And to me, it shows this picture of sanctification. I really like it. And I just kind of want to show it to you. So hold on one second. There's something that I wanted to try real quick. Are we ready? And so I'm building this deck. I know it doesn't really look like a deck because right now I have to dig under the deck to let air through. It's all a bunch of stuff. But the main point is I have to move all of this dirt. Sometimes I have really good days when I just feel super productive, I feel motivated, I feel like I'm using a shovel and I'm just moving dirt. I mean, just over and over again, just doing work. And some days I'm not having a good day. I have a bad attitude, something set me off. It just hadn't been good. And it feels like I'm just moving dirt with the spoon. These little insignificant things, these piles, and I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. And some days it feels like you're having such a good day. It's like moving dirt with a tractor. You really thought I had a tractor, didn't you? No, of course not. Life, if only life could be that good. The point, guys, is that every day you want to be moving some kind of dirt. Every day you want to be growing closer to Christ in some form or fashion. You know, sometimes you're going to have great days where you feel like you were the next Billy Graham, you were the next Logan Elsey, one could say. And you were just blowing and going and feel like you were just making leaps and bounds in your spiritual walk. And then there are other days when you don't feel very good. You feel like, you know, the last thing you want to do is spend time with Jesus. The last thing you want to do is be confronted by the things in your life that you're not proud of and the things that you don't want to grow out of. You don't want to do these things, but the true power of sanctification, the true compounding effect that happens is over days and weeks and months and years, you see that as if you just move a little bit of dirt every single day, sometimes it's a lot of dirt, sometimes it's not a lot, you will see growth that you could not imagine, that you cannot believe you could ever achieve today in just a very short time. And so as we talk about sanctification, as we talk about what it means to live for Christ and have Christ live in you, that's all it is, guys. It's nothing magical. It's just every day getting up and saying, no matter how I feel, no matter what happens, I'm going to move some dirt. All right, Ridgecrest students, that is the end of Virtual Wednesday Night Week 8. We did a little bit different today. Let's see how it goes. I thought it was kind of exciting. Other fun things going on during the week, contact me or your life group leaders to find out more information. Other than that, We will see you next week.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.